Joining me now is Isla of Isla Talks on social media, where she offers financial advice to her hundreds of thousands of followers. She currently has about $9,000 in student loans still to pay back. Isla, good morning to you. Thanks for your time this morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having me. Thanks.
Yeah, you got it. You started with around, what, $30,000 in student loans. You're now down to
Yes.
$9,000. What does today mean for borrowers like yourself, and what's going through your head?
So what I think it means today for borrowers, I think they are deep in it. I think the interest rates are very predatory. I hear a lot of people saying that, well, these 18-year-olds who signed up for tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt, they deserved it. They are responsible for the debt. They need to pay it back. And I may agree, I may not, but I think in that same breath, we should also hold the lenders responsible as well, because as 18-year-olds, you can't just go out and get a mortgage with no job, no credit history, no income, yet you can sign up for all of this debt. So I think, honestly, it is 100% on the shoulders of lenders to also educate and to let these 18-year-olds know this is what your debt is going to look like in 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 years.
Let me play a bit of sound, because you made a post that went viral. I mean, it's got millions of likes and interactions. This was the topic surrounding student loan debt. Let everybody take a listen.
It's the interest that's the biggest problem, which I saw somebody else post that they paid $120,000 towards their student loans in the last 10 years. And it's only made their actual student loan debt go down by $4,000.
Yeah, I mean, you break down the numbers here. They are kind of crazy, but what do you see as the fix? I mean, something that would be fair to the borrowers like yourself, but also to these institutions and the lenders that you do owe money to.
Correct. I totally think there has to be some sort of compromise, some sort of fairness. And what would work is figuring out a way to lower these interest rates, because that's really the worst part of it, right? We signed up for these loans, but the interest rates are insane. Most people don't know that their interest rates even start accruing the day that they start school. So I think A, education, B, lowering the interest rates so people can actually afford them, C, coming up with a way to pay these loans back, but according to how much income you have, right? So income-driven repayment programs, which I believe that there is some, unless they're going to be taken away too. You can also refinance your loans so that you can, take on a lower percent. So there's a few options here.
And this has been 5 years in the making. People who are money-minded like yourself knew this wasn't going to last in perpetuity. I'm curious, how have you handled the last 5 years? How have you managed, the loans on your end to prepare for this moment?
So I'm really glad you asked. I would definitely say that I'm a very financial person. I obviously do finance as a living. And I started off paying a little by little, I think maybe $100 or $200 a month. And then I realized these loans are paused, the interest is paused. I can use this money in a better way. So I invested the money in stocks and made way more back. And I also put it in a high yield savings account and also made way more back. So yeah, I made profit essentially by not paying these loans.
You were smart, and not everybody's in your shoes. The first step, before I let you go, when people turn to you for advice, because I know thousands of them do, what are you telling people to do this morning?
Breathe and also figure out some options. Like I said, there's income driven and there's also refinance options that they can definitely do, because again, most people don't have money to pay these $900 loans a month, but there are a few options that we have still.
Yeah, it's a hard time for folks, and this changes the game. Isla, thanks for talking this morning. Appreciate your time, and keep us posted on your end. Would love to hear back.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.